Good morning. Welcome to Yap.
Good morning.
Dude, we got Laura in the mix. Lauren's in the cut.
It's been a while. It's been a minute.
It's been. I feel like
Adele's kicked me the fuck off this podcast.
Okay, let's get one thing right. That is true. But no, I think you're just like now you have become this person of power, and like there's a mystique about you because you show up like once every 2 weeks.
Sure.
You're like
whenever he doesn't have anyone else to come on.
You're like the deadbeat father, so when you show up, it's like really special. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I have a. So okay, for those that don't know, Spotify Wrapped came out this morning, last night.
I think this morning.
Yeah.
I mean, people's stories were like very fresh as I woke up this morning.
Yeah.
So I think like a couple of hours
Yeah.
ago. Yeah.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Truly.
And we're not speaking
Fuck
about
the
Christmas.
haters. I want to hear about your Spotify Wrapped.
Yeah.
Post your Spotify Wrapped. Tell me about your Spotify. DM me your Spotify Wrapped.
Yeah.
I want to know.
Yeah, it's really cool. But people just don't really fuck with Spotify Wrapped this year.
Oh, really?
The general consensus is people don't like it.
Is it inaccurate?
Not that. It's so much less than it was last year and the year before.
In terms of the information they gave us? Yeah, well, I noticed their like genre wasn't on there.
The genre, they used to have playlists as well. There was like
They didn't make you a playlist?
different genre auras. No.
Oh, they did do that like aura thing last year. But in terms of the actual like image that people post, the only thing missing genre. I did go back and look because I was like, speaking
But
of.
I don't know, just last year's felt like it had more like stories.
Right.
This year feels like it's 8 and then boom. And it's like really annoying because it got heavily delayed. Like it's come out like what, 1 to 2 weeks than it's used to.
Do people have Spotify Wrapped in the calendar? Like, I don't fucking know. I didn't even notice.
No, I mean, it was meant to come out like 2-3 weeks ago, and with the delay, people were expecting something really big is going to happen.
Okay,
but
that makes sense.
For the delay to happen and for Spotify to give us less, it's like
I'm not that mad. I'm really not that mad about it.
Fair.
Like, I do wish I knew my top genre.
Yeah.
But other than that, like, do you even fucking remember your musical aura?
No.
Like, let's be for real.
But it's cool.
It is cool, but I did enjoy the like monthly thing that they did, and you
Yeah.
could see how like your music taste evolved throughout the year.
Yeah.
So I still enjoyed it.
Yeah. You know what's really interesting about Spotify Wrapped is apparently an intern came up with Spotify Wrapped.
I just saw a post about that this
I
morning.
wonder what they're up to now.
Oh, I literally just looked at. She works at the Met or like a museum in New York as a studio assistant.
Damn.
That's so funny. That came across my LinkedIn feed this morning, and I
tapped
tapped into her profile. Yeah, and I was like,
man.
wonder what she's up to. But apparently, they like didn't hire her, and they didn't give her credit, or I don't know. I mean, people know that she came up with the idea, so I don't know how that came about. Like us all knowing that it was her idea. But I did read in the comments that they didn't hire her after her internship ended.
Yeah.
Which is wild because it's genuinely the best thing they've ever done.
It's yeah. When I
Like-
think of Spotify, I think of rap. That's literally it.
Yeah, like it's probably a big contributor to the reason why a lot of people don't switch to other streaming services.
Yeah.
Because the day Spotify Wrapped comes out and you don't have Spotify, like I don't know, I can't relate.
Yeah.
I've never experienced that, but I can imagine it would be a really sad day.
Yeah, no, it's really like Apple users, SoundCloud users, they definitely feel left out, and they can try and post their replay of the year or whatever.
Apple Music listeners, users, talking about sound quality, like let's be so fucking for real.
Yeah.
I drive a 2001 Honda Fit. Like, you think like speakers in my car
It's not gonna translate.
will allow me to experience that? Because it's not happening.
Yeah.
Maybe in the AirPods, I can see that, but let's be for real. Like, are we that detail oriented? Like, can we really hear the difference? No. Like, we're not artists.
It's Dolby Atmos. Shut up.
Shut up.
Shut up. Literally shut up. Stop being annoying. Who's on your Spotify Wrapped this year?
Okay, my Spotify Wrapped this year. I wasn't surprised at all. It was the same as last year. My top artist this year was the Queen herself, the one and only SZA.
Okay.
Love her to death. Number 2, Stormzy. Also not surprising.
Yeah.
Number 3, Summer Walker. Not surprising.
Okay.
Number 4, really surprising because I feel like I've only listened to this artist's song
Don't say
like
it's Drake.
maybe twice.
It's not Drake.
It's not Drake.
Okay.
It's not even hip hop and R&B artist. Jack Johnson.
Who the fuck is that? The baby oil company? What do you mean?
Jack Johnson. He's like a Hawaiian, like super chill, like acoustic artist, like really beachy music. So maybe during the summer I listened to like a bit of Jack Johnson, but I was really surprised that he's on the list at all.
Yeah.
And then number 5 is Maneva, which is like a Brazilian reggae band.
Nice. How many minutes listened?
Oh, not a lot. 17,000.
Okay. I thought I wasn't a lot. I was 30,000.
That's a lot.
Really?
Mine's never been higher than
Bro.
like 25.
Oh, okay, fair.
Yeah.
Because I'm in a lot of like broadcast channels or like group chats with like people that are like dedicated like stands of like artists. And bro, they do like 250,000 minutes.
Insane.
Like how?
Insane. I
Get
honestly don't know
employed.
because I feel like I listen to music like, I don't know, in the car,
Yeah.
at work a little bit, like if I want to have my earpods in.
Like
and
quite
then
a
like on the weekends, like when I'm cleaning or something, but like to reach that level, it's like you don't experience silence.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you actually
It's like Connor. It's
like,
just like
no, actually.
I wonder what his minutes is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
For me, it's, but I just like, I hate myself because there's like no evolution of like Abdel. It's just like the same kid from 2018. I got number 1 is Yeet, my favorite white boy.
Oh my god, is he white?
Yeah. Oh, you didn't know that?
No.
He's like Mexican Romanian.
Cool.
Number 2 is Drake.
Yep.
Number 3 is Playboi Carti. Number 4 is Ian. He's just some new rapper. Number 5 is Don Toliver.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like Don Toliver. This is the first year, I think. I'm officially 1 year clean of Drake. Like, this is actually my first year ever. Like, he was top artist for a long time.
Yeah.
But then he was always in the top 5. He was always on the list. But I'm 1 year clean, guys.
Is your top artist your top song?
Yes.
Okay.
My top songs, Broken Clocks by SZA.
Yeah.
Brazilian song. Drew Barrymore, SZA.
Okay.
Go Gina, SZA. Another Brazilian song.
Damn.
So actually just SZA
Yeah,
and like
yeah.
Brazilian pagode, which is like samba music.
For me, it's Family Matters is number 1, which is the 7-minute Drake, the song towards Kendrick and everybody. Number 2 is Power Trip by Yeet. Number 3 is Airbnb by Ian. Number 4 is Ungrateful by Central C.
Oh.
Number 5 is Bandit by Don Toliver. But no, in general, overall, I'm low-key like disappointed in Spotify Rap this year.
I'm not, I'm fine.
It's just like...
It's all good to me. Thank you, Spotify, for your service.
It's giving PowerPoint presentation.
Wow.
I don't know. And also, wait, do you have the thing where, like, at the end, your top artist makes, like, a personalized video for you, or no?
Yeah, but it was Jack Johnson.
Oh, okay. Everybody else is just off the list.
It was Jack Johnson, and I was like, hey, dude, I mean, I love him, but...
It's the one person you never expect. They're just like, hey,
No.
thank you so much for listening to my
Not
music.
at all. I listened to Jack Johnson a lot in high school. I actually, like, went through a complete shift in music taste in, like, maybe year, like, 11 at high school.
Yeah.
Like, I used to listen to, like, I don't know, top 40 and, like, just really chill, like, acoustic music. So I listened to a lot of Jack Johnson. And then one day I woke up and I was like, I don't know, I remembered who the fuck I am. Like, and then it was just like hip hop and R&B from that day forward. But like, it was just, it was weird. It was literally like a whole shift.
Yeah.
But that hasn't happened ever since.
Yeah.
Like, I've always listened to like similar, like I'm looking at the previous years Spotify Wrapped, SZA, Drake, Maneva, same reggae band, Frank Ocean and Kate Trinata. And then the previous year, Summer Walker, Drake, like, it does not change too much.
Fair enough. It's really, like, when I think of, like, why Spotify Wrapped has been and is still so successful, it's like, we just love sharing our, like, own stuff.
We love ourselves.
Yeah.
We're selfish
We're
human
narcissists.
beings. Well, yeah, everyone is, literally. The only reason you engage with content, consume the things you do, is because it serves you in some way.
Yeah.
And, like, the thought should always be what's the audience get out of this, right? And Spotify nailed that because this is like, it doesn't necessarily, it's not advertising for them. It doesn't necessarily like blatantly advertise their service, but it's one of the biggest pieces of marketing that they have.
Yeah, and it's like their thing it's their thing in the calendar for every year now. Mm-hmm. And I really like the fact that like they're at this time of the year rather than like this beginning of next year.
Yeah.
It's like everybody's kind of like winding down from work.
Yeah, that's so true. I never thought about the fact that it could be like a New Year
The timing thing, yeah.
like a reflection thing. Well, I guess it still is a reflection thing, like it is December. But
Yeah.
I don't know, in January, I feel like there's so much more of that kind of marketing. Like,
Yeah. They beat
reflect
it,
on last year.
Yeah.
New year, new me.
And every annoying motherfucker and their mom is posting now their Spotify Wrapped for the next like week or so. So like,
Not annoying. We love that. We
it's
encourage
annoying.
it.
It's annoying. It's annoying.
Abdel,
It's annoying. It is annoying.
are you a hater?
I almost posted it myself this morning, but I was like, I had to take a step back and be like, how does this look from the third POV?
Oh my god, you fucking loser. Everyone,
Have you posted?
post your
Wait,
Spotify Wrapped.
Have you posted it?
No, I haven't posted mine.
So
I
what
don't
are we
really ever post mine, but it's not because I'm a hater. It's just because I just don't want to. But
Fair.
because it's like half Brazilian, like who can relate?
Fair. But you can show your
10
unique.
people that
You can
10
be
people
like,
that
I'm not a
Brazilians have
basic
followed on
bitch.
Instagram. But it's always like scissor,
Yeah.
Brazilian music.
Yeah.
But everyone else,
Yeah.
please share your Spotify. I'm so into it. I fucking
Fair.
love it. I'm such a nosy person. And the more I get to know about someone's like tastes and life, even if I have no personal relationship with you,
Yeah.
I want to know.
Yeah.
I want to know.
Fair. I love when people take the Spotify Wrapped format and post it into like other meme formats.
Yeah,
Bro, it's the best thing ever.
It really
To be like,
is.
this year in 2024, you got 0 bitches. It's just like all them kind of ones, or like the
Yeah.
ones, bro. Because last year when I was like unemployed type beat, bro, like all the memes were like about like 7,000 job applications,
God.
3 interviews, 0
Yeah.
jobs landed. Just like
I also really like the dating Wrapped.
Yes.
Like, yeah, those
Yeah.
crack me up, those videos. Fuck, should have done something like that, eh?
yeah. I feel like why don't more brands do this kind of rap thing? Like why
Because you have
doesn't-
to be on it. Like, we all know Spotify's Wrapped is happening, but you have to be like actively on it and
Yeah, but,
like on top of it so that you can go straight after.
No, but I feel like the big platforms, like why doesn't a YouTube have like a Wrapped or like a Netflix?
Do they not?
No.
YouTube Music.
No, but like like just YouTube, like not like music aside.
Right. Yeah, they could be like, you watch the most
Or like
Mr.
Netflix.
Beast videos or fucking whoever
Yeah.
you want. You know, like
Yeah.
they could tell you which YouTubers you watch the
Yeah.
most of. I don't know.
I
That
feel like
would
there's
be
such
really
a window
cool.
for Netflix in there as well. Like
yeah.
if it's
But
like TV
do
shows
you
and stuff.
rewatch stuff? Like, I know people do rewatch stuff. I
Yeah.
rewatch stuff too. But like, do you rewatch stuff enough that you could have a like your most watched show of the
fair,
year, you know?
Yeah. Oh,
I mean,
that's
fuck,
interesting.
I rewatch the same shit over and over and
Yeah.
over. Sitcoms,
What show?
like Brooklyn
Fair.
Nine-Nine, New Girl.
Fair.
I'm really into those two shows.
Yeah.
Oh, Schitt's Creek. Like, I love a good
Yeah.
sitcom. I fucking Superstore.
Yeah.
Fucking love a good
Yeah.
sitcom. I always have like a sitcom going and then like another more like intense show going at the same time. So sitcom can be like background show,
Yeah.
like quickly eating something show,
Yeah.
and then my like concentration show, which at the moment is Normal People. Really fucking good on
Fair.
Amazon.
No, yeah, it is. It is really cool. I mean, it is a little bit tiring seeing like the big dogs just get bigger. Like, bro, Taylor Swift had the most streamed album of this year,
That's not surprising at all.
but she's on like everybody's Spotify rap. Like, it's insane how much of a
Who's
like
everybody?
not me or you, but like you know, like every white girl and their mama.
I mean, in my circle, there's Little Taylor.
Yeah,
Thank God.
thank God for real. Like I don't want to get into it. Yeah.
I don't have beef with Taylor Swift. I personally don't enjoy her music. I don't have beef with her.
No comment. No, but it's really cool. The one last thing I'll say about Spotify Wrapped is like how it's like such a funny reminder to where you are, where you have been like earlier this year. Because like a lot of the music that like you played in February, you don't even remember
You don't
that you
listen
played
to it
now,
anymore.
and you're like,
Yeah.
oh shit, what was I up to?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I was like listening to so much SZA for the first like 2 months of the year because I was
Yeah.
going to her concert.
yeah,
And then like I went and then, you know, like you
You
went
just
to
had it,
Travis
yeah,
and you
yeah.
like stopped listening.
yeah,
Like not completely, of
Yeah,
course, but
relatively
like
way less.
you're like building up to this
Yeah.
thing.
fair. All right, Spotify Wrapped
We love you.
is. Oh,
Post
they
your
also do it for
Spotify Wrapped.
podcasts, you know.
Yeah.
So if anybody has podcasts on their Spotify Wrapped, hit us up.
What were your podcasts?
You don't want to know.
I already know.
You
already
can probably
know.
guess them. Okay, let's see.
Flagrant.
It's up there. Wait, let me see.
Is it not number one?
How do I act nonchalant about this? Well, it's not a
Is it
competition.
yeah? You
Wait,
just
that would
like
be
listen
such
to
a
the
good-
sound of your own voice
That would
every
be
day.
such a good response. Oh my god, wait. Way to cringe. I hate that I have to like wait for it to play for me to pause it.
Yeah.
I can't just like.
I don't enjoy that, actually.
I was in the top 6% of comedy listeners worldwide.
Wow.
And my podcasts go Andrew Schultz's Flagrant, The Brilliant Idiots
Loser behavior.
by Charlemagne the God and Andrew Schultz,
Oh my God.
Filthy at 5.
They have a podcast together.
Yeah.
Of course they do.
Do you not like Charlemagne the God?
I don't hate it. Like, it's just not surprising to me that he has a
Yeah.
podcast.
They've been doing it for like 10 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're OGs. And then, yeah, the rest is like Filthy at 5. It's just a bunch of football podcasts. It's a bunch of British men talking about football. Do you have any podcasts?
Which tab is it? Which thingy is it? Oh, here. Yeah, top podcast was fiction. Topic was fiction. Top 6%.
Oh, there's probably like true crime in there, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know it.
Yeah.
My top play podcast, Crime Junkie, as always.
Yeah.
Absolutely fucking love that podcast. World of Secrets, which is a really interesting podcast about like this cult in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Okay.
And then my third one is The Daily, which is a news podcast.
Fair enough. Not really like funny, but fair enough.
I used to
Informative.
listen to, I wouldn't say it was funny, like a girl talk podcast. And I was obsessed with them. I listened to every single episode, literally ever.
Yeah.
And then they broke up, and it was honestly tragic. And then they
Damn.
continued on without a third member. Like
Yeah,
it used
yeah.
to be 3 of them, and it became 2 of them.
Yeah.
Still love them to death. Still follow them on social, but I just can't bring myself to listen to a podcast anymore. It's not
enough.
the same. Not
Fair
the same
enough.
dynamic, you know.
Yeah. Ever since podcast came up, you were like, "That's it, guys. We've peaked. Podcasts have peaked. It's only down from here."
I'm so narcissistic. I only listen to the podcast episodes I'm with.
You would.
Sorry.
All right. Next up, real quick, PlayStation. Have you had a PlayStation growing up? Which one?
PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3.
Okay.
And then I was
Soccer.
over games.
Fair.
Yeah.
Okay, so PlayStation turns 30, like this week or this month.
Wow.
30 years since
Damn.
PlayStation
PlayStation's
1.
only 5 years older than me. That's wild. Because
Yeah.
in my life, PlayStation's always existed, right?
Yeah.
So I wouldn't think that.
Yeah. So yeah, the PS1 came out 30 years ago. It's their 30th anniversary,
Wow.
and yeah, it's crazy. My siblings are still bugging me to get the PS5. We still got the PS4. It's almost as old as my youngest brother, which is
That's
crazy.
insane.
And he's like begging me to get a PS5. We might do that.
Do you guys like use it very often?
Just my siblings now. I like retired.
You
from-
retired from gaming?
Yeah,
What did you
I've-
use to play? FIFA?
Yeah. It's so boring, but I wanted to be a FIFA YouTuber so bad. I thought I was KSI, bro. Like it was.
Does KSI play FIFA?
He like that's how he came up. The Sidemen and all them like British YouTubers, they all came up playing FIFA, and yeah, I would like grab like a bunch of books, put them on like a high bar chair that we
Yeah.
had, and like put my iPhone 5S on
my
like
God.
landscape.
Cute.
And I also had like I don't know why I guess I was like finding my accent at the time, but like I spoke like in a kind of a British accent a little bit.
Oh my
But
God.
code switching like a beach.
That Abdel law is so
No, it's
crazy.
different. From the
like,
SoundCloud rapper to
the
the
shit
YouTuber.
that comes out of this man's mouth, like every day he'll be like, "Oh, do you know you should be like used to rap?" I'm like, "Sorry, what?" And then he'll just like play like these SoundCloud fucking songs that he made when he was 12, like, or he'll like show me a YouTube
Yeah.
video. Like you really grew up on the
I haven't shown you any
internet.
of my YouTube videos. I don't think so.
You showed me like
YouTube video?
you with like a bunch of like guys from
Oh, shooting crossboard challenges. Though?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. You've never been like a YouTuber.
nah.
I feel like that was like so common, like in my school and stuff.
I fucking wish that I got on YouTube when I started watching
Yeah.
YouTube, because I started watching YouTube in like intermediate.
Yeah.
Like I've been on YouTube. I've literally grown up with some.
Yeah.
Like I still watch some of the YouTubers, the same YouTubers that I've been watching since I was like 12 years
Yeah.
old. But no, I never actually like posted anything on the internet. I had social media, but I
Yeah.
never like just for like friends and family.
Yeah.
I never really was in my content creator bag when I was younger.
Fair,
Definitely
fair.
came about in adulthood for me.
Fair. All right, back to PlayStation real quick. So, yeah.
yes.
Sorry. They turned 30 years old, and they have this cool thing in the PS5 now where, like, you know how the user interface looks for, like, a PS2 or a PS3? Like, how when you turn the PS2, it has, like, the weird, like, the sound,
Yes.
and then
Yes.
you pray the game works. PS5 now gives you the option to have the theme of any previous PlayStation.
Oh, that's so cool.
So like you can like emulate the look of a PlayStation 2, even like with the startup sounds and the turn off sounds. And every time you turn it on and turn it off, it gives you this like nice image. It says like, thank you for being part of our journey, 30 years.
Cool.
And man,
is PS5 new? Hasn't it been around for a while?
2020.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like
It's been a while.
almost 5 years.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while.
Wild.
And yeah, people are making fun of the fact that like, how can you not have a PS5 in like damn near 2025? Like, you can't save, what is it, $500 right
I mean,
now?
they're not like phones.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like you need a new one every year.
Yeah.
But like, what do your siblings play on it?
Fortnite.
Oh, yeah.
Just Fortnite.
Both of them?
Yeah. Just Fortnite. It's crazy how like much Fortnite still has like a grasp on my siblings. Like
I
since
literally
COVID, like,
don't know anything about Fortnite. Don't even know what it
Bro,
looks
it's-
like. Don't know what the game's about.
it's
like, I
crazy.
don't know
Like,
anything about Fortnite.
it's been running. It's been so big for so long that now like they're doing like nostalgia, like DLCs. Like they're bringing out the OG map from like 2019, and like people are like really hyped over it and
How?
stuff.
Is it like a... I don't know. Is it like a game that you're like going through stages?
No, it's
Or
a
you're, like,
battle royale
fighting
game.
people? I don't know what that
So
means.
so like basically, you and 99 other people land on an island, and the last person that stays on the island wins. And you have to like shoot them and stuff. That's literally it.
I can't believe I just learnt what battle royale means because people have been saying that and
Yeah.
I've just been pretending I know what
Yeah, no,
it
it's
means.
basically like it's 100 people. There's like different game modes. You can do like teams of 5 or like teams of 2s and stuff, duos. But like the OG version is you get on an island, you stay on it as much as you can, and there's like a storm, so like the island gets smaller and smaller. Just to like, because the island starts off really big.
Yeah.
And with 100 people just like spread across, it's really hard to like. The game's gonna take days for it to. So, yeah, and dude, it's so big that like every couple months they have like a bunch of celebrities, a bunch of brands like collab with Fortnite. So like most recently they've had Juice World, Snoop Dogg, Ice Spice, like
Juice WRLD.
yeah, the rapper.
I was like, is he dead?
No, like, but it's like from like a tribute standpoint.
Oh,
like,
right.
They make actual like characters that look like them, different versions. They've had Nike as well. Like, you can dress Ice Spice in Jordans.
That's wild.
Like stupid stuff.
So you can make your character Ice Spice or like these other celebrities.
Yeah, and obviously you can make them do certain dance moves, and people get wild and crazy with that. But with that being said, guys, thank you so much for tuning to the podcast. Any final words?
Ciao.
We'll see you tomorrow. Peace.